I wanted to tell you today about how my working memory affected my ability to look after myself properly. So I'm a newly diagnosed autistic adult, and for a long time I didn't realise the issues that came along with autism. I kind of knew a little bit, but I have studied psychology, but autism wasn't something that I really kind of delved into really deeply until I kind of learned about the assessment and got assessed. So one of the things that I noticed when I was trying to motivate myself to do self care every day, which is personally really important for me, it's the reason why I'm still here, really, because I look after myself every day. I write appreciation lists. I do, affirmations. I talk about myself in a positive way. I write positive lists about my strengths, so that my mind is not just focused on my weaknesses. There is so much that I do every day. I have a list and um, I work through it every day. So one of the things I noticed was when my memory was, because what happens is it's almost like I need a new reminder each day. So I was finding that not being reminded every single day of what I needed to do to help myself took me down the path of really struggling, because I wasn't doing the things that worked, because I know there are things that work for me, particularly self-care, in all its forms. And that might be, making sure that I'm on a healthy diet, making sure I'm not drinking too much alcohol, making sure that I'm, getting up in the morning, all these different things. So, what I noticed is, because my working memory didn't repeat it to me on a daily basis, it was very hard to get into a habit that I could stick to, because it was almost like I knew all the information, because I've studied psychology for such a long time now, on my own and also as a degree. But it was almost like the information wasn't um, it wasn't repeating itself every day. I had to find a way to get the information to come in on a daily basis, so that it would be repeated to me every single day. So the one thing that saved my life, with this issue, was Finch. Finch is an app that you literally write down every single day, and you repeat kind of a routine of self care every day. Now, included in my self care, as I say, is eating healthy, is having days when I'm lots of days throughout the week when I do not drink alcohol. I'm doing dry January now, so I'm not drinking alcohol at all for a month, which is something that I'm looking forward to doing. Um, so yeah, I think Finch was amazing because it just gave me that memory. It gave me that reminder, and every single day I wake up and I start with Finch, and it's like, make sure you're doing positive things this morning. Listen to positive music. Do an appreciation list. Have you done a morning meditation? And even if I just do one thing on the list, I'm still getting positive things in my day. So it has made a huge difference to how my mind works. It's made a huge difference because it's reminding me every single day. So, yeah, I just thought I'd let you know about that, because I noticed one of the issues with me getting my jobs done, or getting up in the morning, getting myself to complete things, was to do with working memory. I was just forgetting to do all the things that were really good for me. And now I'm literally reminded every single day. And I find that amazing. So, if you're really struggling with your thoughts, if you're going through some really difficult times, I would recommend Finch. Even if you don't put on, your own kind of self-care things like affirmations and things like that. Even if you don't do that, it will give you little reminders throughout the week to do just little bits that you can, little gratitude reflections and things like that, which are helpful, um, and really can help, especially I believe autistic adults, because we are anxious. Our natural state is sometimes, you know, to ruminate, and especially if something is really difficult in our lives, we can, ruminate a lot on it, and it can turn into something really difficult for us to get past. And so I put little reminders on there. If it's a week where I'm struggling with a particular subject, I'll even put try not to think about this today, try and feel like this about this topic. And it really has changed my life. And I would actually say it saved my life. Um, because there have been times when I've really, really struggled um, to want to keep working on myself, because I find it particularly difficult. So um, sometimes I find relationships and things like that and social situations particularly difficult. And so I think needing to tell myself every day, and having something that just picks me up on it every single day. Come on, look after yourself today. Look after yourself. The most important thing is that you're looking after you. Please look after yourself. That is so important.